This is why Audio Imperia is one of my absolute favorite sample library developers. This video is both a guide and a bit of an unsponsored love letter to Audio Imperia for providing some of the best libraries for powerful, modern, cinematic, hybrid, orchestral music. I'll guide you through all of their orchestral sample libraries with sound examples to give you an idea why Audio Imperia is currently one of the hottest developers that you should have on your radar. There is now a Become a Pro Composer Discord server where we are growing a community around improving musical skills, exchanging knowledge, and making the most of our composer journeys in a constructive and positive environment. As you know from my YouTube videos, I will work very hard to make this a high quality and fun experience. No matter if you're just starting out or already are a pro composer, come and join. Two great things first. 1. Audio Imperia covers everything from entry-level and super affordable light products up to high-end flagship stuff. And 2. All of their orchestral libraries are available for the free Contact player. If you're just starting out with orchestral music production, you can grab Nucleus Lite to get a taste of their modern cinematic sound with high-quality ensemble patches, and then upgrade to Nucleus Full, which already gives you an incredible full orchestra at your fingertips. They also subtract the price from Nucleus Lite when upgrading, so you don't lose money. With a one-time investment of Nucleus, you can already stop buying any sample libraries now. You're done. My composer buddy Tom Hawk proves that you can write absolutely incredible music with Nucleus alone. If you want more hype and dive into the territory of hybrid orchestral music, there's Jaeger, the second orchestra by Audio Imperia. Jaeger gets rid of the Woodwinds section and sounds more pumped. Nucleus and Jaeger share some of the samples, but Jaeger has more epic processing, more articulations, and some awesome additions like solo vocals. But if you want more than just a capable all-in-one orchestra, there are also individual instruments. The general pattern here is that Nucleus and Jaeger have content for pretty much everything, and the dedicated libraries take it one or many steps further. This will be a super helpful guide for you to quickly get an idea of what to expect from these instruments, without having to spend hours on individual research. But as always, if you are then interested in buying something, do build your own opinion first, before spending your hard-earned cash. For strings, there is Areia, which offers a 4-string section with a crisp and cinematic sound. Two spiccatos give you versatile options for ostinatos and accents: slow and fast. There's an interesting measure tremolo engine, and you can emulate a second violin section with a push of one button. Areia is also available as an affordable light version. For strings, besides Areia, there's also an entire string section in Nucleus and in Jaeger. Nucleus even includes a solo violin and a solo cello. Whereas Jaeger strings have a few more articulations than Nucleus, like Bartok pizzicato and Collegno. One specific Audio Imperia feature is a real workflow game changer for me: the adjustable sample delay of all of their orchestral libraries. You can record with 0 latency, and then afterwards set it to the maximum level for the most realistic playback. And when layering Audio Imperia with other libraries, you can easily keep them in the same contact instance, because you can freely adjust the Audio Imperia timing to the latency of the other libraries. Super cool. Audio Imperia doesn't have a full comprehensive brass library yet, but still there are some great options. Talos is the dedicated specialist here. It's a very focused library for powerful, epic brass and comes with only 2 simple patches. A 12-horn patch for mighty melodies and counter-melodies that pierce even through the most epic mixes. And a really beefy low brass patch, which shatters your low end in a very nice way. Jaeger and Nucleus got you covered with full brass sections, consisting of trumpets, horns, trombones, and tubas. Both also have Talos' mighty low brass patch, but with much less articulations. And Jaeger includes the 12 horns patch in a limited version in addition to that as well. Nucleus also brings in a solo trumpet and solo horn. I use the Jaeger or Nucleus brass section as a default and then layer the 12 horns and low brass patches from Talos on top whenever I need extra power. No matter if Nucleus, Jaeger or Talos, you get legatos, sustains, and very snappy short articulations. And they will serve you well for a modern orchestral sound. Most of the Audio Imperia instruments have a quite distinct tone due to some external processing in the default modern mix preset. The tone of this modern mix is present, accentuated, and really can pierce through. I can totally understand if some of you say that this sound is not your cup of tea, because it's too hyped. For some more classical songs that I'm writing, indeed, it doesn't fit very well. But luckily, they also provide a classic mix that you can switch to with the push of a single button. For hybrid orchestral and trailer music, I choose the modern mix like 90% of the time, because it's exactly what I need. Who needs Woodwinds? Just kidding. I love them. This one's easy. Nucleus is the only Audio Imperia library with a Woodwind section. And honestly, it's great. Yes, Nucleus is an all-in-one orchestra, and therefore the Woodwinds don't have dozens of different playing techniques. But it covers flutes, oboes, clarinets, and bassoons with sustains, trills, and short staccatos. And even better, you get a solo flute, solo oboe, solo clarinet, and solo bassoon with legatos on top of it. This is more than good enough to write wonderful woodwind melodies and textures. Woodwinds are massively underrepresented in today's cinematic music, and Nucleus does a terrific job to compensate for that trend without forcing you to purchase an expensive, dedicated woodwinds library. Cerberus is an epic drum kit on steroids that packs powerful punches. It does it very well. I use Cerberus in a lot of my productions, usually to add definition and impact on top of other percussion. Cerberus is not the most versatile beast, but it excels at providing energy and drive to a track. Nucleus and Jaeger provide more classical orchestral percussion. Both cover the basics, like bass drums, toms and snares, with Nucleus also catering to traditional things like tonal percussion with marimbas, glockenspiel, timpani, xylophone, as well as a triangle and a drum kit, and Jaeger focusing on epic instead, with energetic taiko ensembles and a tam-tam. There's a wonderful library called Solo, what a fitting name, that contains 13 solo instruments ranging from strings and brass over woodwinds all the way to solo vocals. Solo's performances are lyrical and expressive. They can bring a lot of atmosphere and life to your musical storytelling. I reviewed them in the video up here. If you don't want to invest into dedicated solo instruments, definitely do check out Nucleus, as it offers basic articulations for a solo violin, cello, flute, oboe, clarinet, bassoon, trumpet, horn, and a harp. Seriously, what does Nucleus not have? Hey, by the way, have you subscribed to my channel yet? I think you should, because you receive great composer content and I get happiness. Win-win. Does Audio Imperia cover the beauty of the human voice? Absolutely. And it's one of their strong suits. Guess who comes with the choir? Of course, Nucleus. You should have understood by now that if you want a full orchestral experience, Nucleus is your best starting point. But if you want to catapult your choral game into a new galaxy, Audio Imperia has just released the incredibly versatile bread and butter workhorse, Chorus. Chorus is organized into men and women patches without the SATB distribution and offers whisper-quiet angelic textures, shattering chants of incoming doom, and everything in between. For more information, check out my review here. What about cinematic solo vocals? You know, that typical 2 steps from hell style that makes you emotional every single time these songs pop into the climax. It goes like, ah. Of course, Nucleus. Wait, nope. Jaeger has them. And holy moly, they even got the OG, Merete Soltvedt, who actually sings for 2 Steps from Hell. It's one of the best sampled solo voices, and you can also purchase it separate from Jaeger. Solo also features 2 solo vocals, angelic and operatic. Now we come to the last category, sound design. You know, trailer effects, pads and atmospheres, synths, all the good stuff. We have our all-rounders Nucleus and Jaeger, who give us a very appealing appetizer. Nucleus offers general cinematic drones and pads. Jaeger takes it 1 step further with fully fledged trailer effects like Brahms, booms, hits, rises, and more. If the latter gets your heart pumping, then Legacy is worth looking into. Legacy is a collection of Audio Imperia's most popular sound design from Scenes of the Multiverse, Terraform, Event Horizon, and Dark Dimensions, with high-quality sound effects, pulses, and rhythmic textures for a hybrid cinematic sound. There's also trailer guitars too for the free Contact player, with extra atmospheric soundscapes. Audio Imperia are my kings of hybrid orchestral music. I think you don't need to get both Nucleus and Jaeger, as there is some content overlap. Depending on the music you write, I would choose one to have a capable and more lightweight all-in-one orchestra, and then look to expand my tools with dedicated instruments like Areia, Chorus, and so on. Nucleus for a modern, cinematic, but also generalist orchestra, and Jaeger for a more specific and powerful hybrid sound. From a 2022 perspective, personally, I think Nucleus is the better deal. Also because you can always buy Jaeger's amazing solo vocals separately. And Nucleus is actually one of the best orchestral starting points on the entire market. Here's a demo I wrote entirely with Audio Imperia products. I used Areia for the strings, a blend of Jaeger and Talos for brass, Nucleus for the woodwinds and orchestral percussion, Cerberus for epic drum percussion, Chorus for the choir, Solo for the solo cello and descant horn, and Legacy for the sound design. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more me, and I'll see you soon.